Hello everyone, listen, welcome to episode 60 of Food for Thought. Today it's home sweet home for an unusual dish that has a little bit of history. It originated 3 generations ago in the Caribbean, and it is marinated sea bass fillets, and they need to be marinated for anything between 30 minutes and 3 to 4 hours. The grandson of its creator, recently on a visit to Dublin, prepared it for one of my followers who himself is a connoisseur chef, and Aidan's his name, and Aidan raved about it. He said it was so simple, so beautiful. He shared the recipe with me, and today I'm going to share it with you. So listen, I'm hoping this works out well, so listen, back to you in a moment. Okay folks, listen, this recipe is for 4 people. I'm going to make the full marinade for 4 people and hopefully freeze the balance of it for yet another day. So there's my sea bass. So the ingredients, in fairness, is soya sauce, which is 3/4 of a cup. We need 1/4 of a cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice, 1/4 of a cup of pouring honey, 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame seed oil, 5 cloves of garlic. We have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, that's for the frying. And then, in fairness, to turn the marinade into a sauce thereafter, we add corn flour and water, which I'll give you the ingredients for that. You can serve these with any sides you wish. The sides I'm going to do today is, I have hiding behind there is one of my Morris Piper potatoes. So I'm actually going to make chunky chips. Now, how I'm going to cook the chunky chips is I'm going to obviously cut them to size. I'm going to steam them for 5 to 7 minutes. Then I'm going to pat dry them with kitchen paper and deep fry them. This should give a chip which is floury and dry inside and crispy on the outside. I have got myself a portobello mushroom. I'm going to add some salt and pepper into that. I'll cook that in the air fryer for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese to it. So that's the meal for today. So listen, I'll come back to you later on. So listen, I'm going to go marinating now at the moment. Talk to you in a while. Bye. Okay folks, listen, just a quick welcome back. The marinade is made. I've put it in quite a large bowl. I've added a number of Dublin Bay prawns, just to merge the prawns with the sea bass to see how that works out. Covered it with cling film because this needs to go into the fridge for, as I said earlier, anywhere between 30 minutes and 3 hours. So listen, we're ready to go. So listen, we'll talk to you later on. Bye. Okay folks, listen, welcome back. In fairness, I carried out the first stage of the food preparation for this evening's meal. So listen, I'm just going to show you, turn the camera around, I'll show you the instructions on this, and hopefully I follow them as I should. Okay, so listen, you combine the sauces to make up the marinade. That's absolutely done. Whisk them together. Absolutely done. Just bear with me for a second. Okay, so place the sea bass in a dish. Put it in the fridge. That's done. When ready to cook. Okay, so when ready to cook, heat the vegetable oil in a medium non-stick saute pan. Remove the sea bass fillets from the marinade and add to the skin side up. Cook the sea bass, turning. Takes about 6 minutes, probably 3 minutes each side. That's fine. While the fish is cooking, add the marinade to a small saucepan. Bring to a rolling boil. It's probably a high simmer, as we'd call it, and reduce by about half. In a small bowl to the side, twist together the cornstarch, or as we call it, corn flour in Ireland, in cold water. Very important, 2 tablespoons. And then you whisk that into the sauce and continue to simmer until it coats the back of a spoon. In other words, it's sort of the thickness of the sauce is ideal. About an additional 2 minutes. So listen, that's the instructions. You've got the ingredients, and listen, come back to you when we're cooking. Right? There's the fish and the prawns. Looking pretty good. Back to you in a while. Okay, listen folks, welcome back. So listen, just sitting outdoors at the moment, out back, and nice bottle of Italian Pinot opened up, looking good. And here is actually I had to get a new notebook. My previous notebook for scoring actually ran out the last time, so I have a brand new one for, I suppose, part 60 moving forward. Here is the meal. Wow. So listen, there's the fish, there's the chunky chips, and listen, it's looking really good. So listen, watch this space. Back to you in a while. Listen, welcome back everyone. I have just concluded my meal, and listen, I'll take you through the scoring process and the overall I suppose outcome of the meal. So listen, bear with me for a second. I'll just turn this camera around. Okay, so listen, there's the finished plate. I have to say, and I'm generalising, that was a very tropical type meal. The sea bass was absolutely delightful. The sauce that I have from it, in fairness, and the surplus sauce will work for any fish moving forward. My portobello mushroom, which is just there, I tweaked it a little bit. I added in a little bit of applewood bacon and mozzarella cheese and a tiny bit of cheddar cheese, and geez, it was really, really good. The chips, which are the chunky chips, were absolutely totally floury inside, totally crispy outside. So everything is done. So listen, the wine, absolutely, actually that's Italian Pinot Grigio, is that how you pronounce it? Absolutely gorgeous. And apparently my friend who recommended this said when he had his meal, the only thing he wanted to do thereafter was just listen, take a siesta. So listen, as the glass says, sleep better. So listen, over to the scoring. Okay, so listen, bear with me on this one. So the visual was absolutely incredible. You know, really looked well on the plate. Couldn't find fault with it. The overall taste, every single thing within that plate, every element was just flavours bursting all over the place. You know, I'm still lingering in my mouth, so it was really good. Service, listen, as before. Actually, it was really easy, this dish to prepare, because you know, there wasn't a whole lot of ingredients went into it. It was time on the marinade, and that was it. So listen, the service absolutely great. Value for money. Listen, I bought those 2 fillets of sea bass for €4.50. Now, it sort of surprised me when I got them home, and I bought them in the local Tesco store, that the origins of the fish was Turkey. Jesus, I thought it was really weird, but I have to say it was tasty. Listen, next time I'll ensure I go totally Irish fish. But value for money, €4.50. I reckon another euro on top of that, so €5.50 per unit was this. Geez, I wouldn't get a fucking burger at McDonald's. Would I cook again? I totally would. And in fairness, that sauce would work with any fish, absolutely any fish. So listen, I have a good portion to freeze up, and I will be having it with maybe sort of a little bit of salmon or God knows what. So listen, a total score for this dish. Stepping outside my comfort zone. I don't normally cook fish, as most of you know. I'm a meat lover, but that fish was absolutely gorgeous. And I thank my sponsor who suggested it to me. And listen, yes, I'm ready for bed as well. So listen, talk to you soon. Bye.